true story. I don't know what name, but it's a true story. It's a continual guy. They worked on this case for 50 years. Every year, the paper we bring up, whatever happened, or what it made. This is probably the most historic site in Dade County because the Grand Army of the Republic monument in the back here. 150 Civil War graves in here. We've got 10 markers, if you can see some of them. That particular grave there is of a woman whose father fought in the American Revolution. So she's called a real daughter of the American Revolution. Over there is a guy where that flag is who fought in the War of 1812. Very rare around here. There's another one over here, the guy was in Berdan's sharpshooters. They all wore green in the Civil War. Number of Civil War, 150 Civil War burials in here. After the Civil War, about 500 Civil War veterans moved in here because there were jobs, because there were jobs in lumbering. And they had a list of them in the paper one day. But many, many interesting people. About 150 of the graves are gone over to Elm Lawn. We're coming up on the Grand Army of the Republic monument that was put in during the time of Judge James Burney, who installed the cemetery in 1858. Actually, this was put in many years later. Yeah, go ahead. At one time there were cannon, huge cannons, much bigger than that one, on the lawn of City Hall, and then two over by the county building, what they call Battery Park. That's the only cannon left around here. That's an actual Civil War cannon from 1863. There's a monument in the middle there of the Grand Army of the Republic, and then some of the veterans' graves around that area. Over in here, the burial place of a man who was killed in one of the range wars out west. He was a U.S. Marshal. He came back to Bay City. He was going to leave the West. He got married and got a telegram from the judge that said, "You've been appointed as federal marshal. We got to put down this range war." He jumped on the train, went back out to Wyoming, got on a horse, was shot in the back, and came back on ice. And only because he had a friend there, but that's, I don't know, you can see the grave over there. This is the grave of former Lieutenant Governor of Michigan, the black stone right there, Judge James Burney, and his wife. And then the middle stone is a memorial to his son, Captain James Burney IV, who was a hero at Gettysburg. So, very historic cemetery. We do walking tours here now and then. There used to be a row of buildings right here. Tore them down in 1908. Made room for Winona Park. When the Winona Hotel was on this site over here, where they have the Aztec Temple now. Jenison Place once was a hardware building. Now luxury condominiums. Now right up above this building here is where Annie Ensign Taylor lived. She was the woman that went over Niagara Falls and Barrel. The Barrel was built in Salzburg. Right up above this building right here. You can still go up into her apartment. I think some of her things are still up there. Looks like it anyway. This is where the last of the catacombs are, in that building right there, the Americana Antiques. You can go down there and see the bars on the walls and all kinds of stuff. Those are the tunnels of Bay City notoriety. They're still down there. So that's the end of our tour, folks. I thank you for listening and thanks for coming aboard.
by bayjournal.com.